Okay, everyone, welcome to this best of 7 between Goldman, starting as the West Yellow Dynasty, even though he's usually a GDF player. And on the east side, we have Latex, the purple GDF. And joining me for this cast, we've got Mike Madman in the co-captain's chair.
What's up, guys? So the bands for this were Cracking and let's see, who else? What else was it? Do you know what the other band was? That's the only one I saw.
I don't know what the other band is.
Cracking.
Just Cracking would be interesting. I mean, I assume that would be Latex banning Cracking, but you know, maybe not, because despite it supposedly being a Dynasty map, it feels like Dynasties can't actually win on it. Sometimes in these show matches there's a gentleman's agreement to not snipe engineers, but it looks like Goldman is being very defensive, and it looks like Latex is actually going for the engineer snipe himself along the top, as well as moving down to Garrison. So Mike, what do you think the good GDF builds for Altitude are right now?
It's not my favorite map, to be honest, so I haven't done much more than the standard 3 refinery opening. And then you just build your... so I certainly don't do what Latex is doing. It looks like he's going for 2 refinery into factory. I generally like to build my refinery, my first factory at the mission control, but he's been doing a lot of 3 barracks satellite builds. So I'm guessing that's what he's going to be doing here in this first game.
Goldman being very defensive with this first technician. Unfortunately, there's not really a reason Latex's scout up here just went to the south. In terms of Goldman's build, this is all pretty normal. We'll see what he puts down next, but this is pretty standard. And here's the extra barracks.
Yeah. So he's going to go for 3 barracks, then satellite immediately after this. Oh, that is a satellite, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably 1 extra barracks after that. It's just been a ton of riot pushes, pretty much.
That has sort of been the name of the game lately. Although, interestingly, Goldman has managed to capture both fortifications, but in the early game that's not super helpful because you can't actually see minimap. And Goldman just going for standard. So he's continuing on with a sort of standard build. This is actually what I like to do on this map, where or I actually like to put my second factory a little closer in, but maybe he's doing something different here. But just...
I mean, as a dynasty meme for the past you've been like a dynasty meme for the past 2 months, so would you agree that like 3 factory into 2 airfield is pretty much the way to go with matchsticks?
Yeah, I think you basically going for the 4th factory is super risky. Because there's right. 2 things. If it's a big riot push, then the matchsticks are good for it. If it's a fast mauler push, then the matchsticks are good for it. If they're just, sort of playing defensively, then you can do something else. Oops. So this already Grenadiers out. So it's a big riot push. But yeah, there's so many safe options and 2 factories, and then maybe you build a 4th factory afterwards. Latex actually moving his MCV. There it is, which is kind of interesting. I keep hearing like things getting run over, but I think it's just bugs in the sound. I don't know if you're also getting that through the Discord.
I'm not. No.
No. Okay.
I've seen this MCV move a couple times. I guess it is kind of safer, so I guess I don't mind it, but I still prefer getting the mission control first.
I think it makes more sense. But
Goldman's going to see all of this, though, with that 1 guard.
Yeah, so the guard has perfect scouting. I guess it does make more sense, because you can't really afford to, like, spam buildings and, like, refineries from this factory. So there's, like, right. time. If you're going to move, it makes sense to go to refinery or factory. Goldman on 6 harvesters, Latex on 5. Yeah, there's the riot pod. I don't know if it just popped or it's almost closed, but
Yeah, 10 seconds ago about.
Little random little scout. Couple of pillagers. So Goldman has gone 4 factory here. We'll see what his next building is. I'm expecting a radar, honestly, for his next building. This can work, but he's, you know, actually got a lot of pillagers. And he has a fair amount of money off of 6 refineries, so it looks like he's got 2 machine shops building his pillagers. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's a lot of pillagers. So he's, I think, he's just sort of build order countering what he's expecting from Latex, since Latex is known for the big riot pod plays.
I especially like matchsticks on this map though, because of the short distance to the enemy base. So like even if you push back like the riot push, then you can just kill the tech. And
That's
follow
true.
So
Latex has put this in a very, I think Latex has put this in a very good spot, because some GDF players, they'll like wedge their uplink here in the corner, and you just come off the hills, and that's some dead tech. So this is probably a good spot for it, although it is a little exposed against Havocs. Fortunately for him, though, no Havocs were built. Oh, and here's the airfield. So after 4, you know, I think 3, 4, like, yeah, it's not a rush. 4 is probably fine. He is going to need something to shoot at the Sentinels at some point, though.
He probably knows he can get away with this because Latex is kind of passive. It's not really a rush. It's just like a timing attack, I would say. He usually hits around this time, I'd say.
This
yeah, he's starting
to take forever to kill. Latex actually going for the air control tower as well, and for his anti-air. They don't kill matchsticks super quickly, and he's got the double airfield. So he's gonna have a ton of pillagers. This is a ton of pillagers.
Right.
I'm
just
actually
realizing
curious.
Now, the reason.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, the reason he actually waited for the 4th factory is because he saw the expansion. So this wasn't a 1 base pressure. So he had time to wait for 2 airfields.
That makes sense. Well, this is, and he's got very little infantry, so there's not much to riot suppress. Well, the hunters are starting to come out now. This is actually, like, I really like this. It looks like he's built more rigs. A lot of dynasties have been stopping at 8 rigs, and I think he's just made some more rigs and more pillagers to counteract. Oh, this is so great. This is so silly. He's just like right in front of Latex. Although Latex continues to scout a little bit. Holding pretty close on supply. Honestly, this is the time in the map where you frequently see GDF down by like 50, 60 population. Here comes the Bastion. There's the tech snipe. I almost missed it, but yeah, you can see he did not go for the ammo doctrine, but this is enough matchsticks to kill it. So that's some dead tech. Pew pew noise of the that. So Latex has lost, was it 20 intel from that?
I was looking at the number. I couldn't tell exactly. I do forget what it is exactly.
It might be up
to 20. Yeah.
And this is, you know, the ideal end game composition is obviously maulers, and you know it's good for a GDF to be at 9 minutes, or a dynasty to have their opponent 9 minutes in and not even have a data core started. Latex also looks like he's having some kind of issue with his economy. It was like hitching, like it wasn't building. But here comes the fight. These very, very exposed rigs sitting out here.
Where did Goldman's army go?
Goldman is swinging his army to the north. It looks like he's just sacking these. I mean, his economy is still going to be much better, even losing those, because that was way greedier than I usually think you can be as a dynasty. But yeah, his army he like swung his whole army back to intercept the thing. Goldman's going to start having trouble, because obviously there's no maulers, but like this is now a lot of hunter tanks. I think the window for Goldman is closing. to just do any kind of damage with pure pillager. At some point, there's just too much between the comms and the hunter tanks and some pot shots at the
He's got the air
peacekeepers.
superiority though, for sure.
Yeah. Although if he does have to start he's gonna have to make either more air pads or start having to switch over some of his like air capacity. We missed the defender upgrade, so he's actually gone straight for voltaics. This is interesting. I was for sure if he's opening matchsticks you go ammo doctrine, but now with a couple voltaics in, this is obviously plenty of buffer. And here we go. It looks like he's gonna go. I assume he's gonna send the matchsticks in at the same time. He's trying to use the Sim City. Just here it goes. That is so many pillagers. Although at this point it's almost a little unfortunate. You can see some of the stuff at the back. He's just completely gone through. And now here comes the counter crush. Uh-oh. I can't tell how this is going. I think these voltaic tanks are actually going to be enough, and you can see he's got more rallied in. I think like one big attack. Because yeah, this is not anti-vehicle damage here. And he's actually still got some pillagers that can run around. So that he may have just broken him. And he's still got the air superiority. If these things just throwing zoning grenades. Up, and GG from Latex. So that's I wouldn't say a quick 1-0, but certainly a decisive 1-0. Okay. Are you in, Mike? Can you see? Okay.
Yep, I am all set here.
So we're back after game one. Some technical issues, but Goldman very convincingly one big attack against Latex, and his Latex has turned around and is picking River Temple. It feels fair. So let's see, we've got this time on the east side in the yellow dynasty, Goldman. On the left side, again in the purple GDF, Latex. It feels like fair turnaround since I had a fun fast attack build on this map. Is Goldman going to use my build on this map? Stay tuned.
I mean, you gotta expect a bureau, right?
Yeah, I think you almost have to go for a bureau attack on this map. I think there's so many fun and exciting flavors of bureau, and you have to decide like how many barracks you would like to sprinkle to make them really pop. Oh, this is interesting. This is a very far forward barracks. It's a little inside baseball, but one of the things that I found recently is if you place your barracks next to your thing, you can actually boost both of them and maintain the boost. If you maintain the boost through capturing both TPCs, you can boost the second rig all the way out before you move.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of nice, but then you're burning down. But I mean, that's like a little thing. I don't think it's going to play a super important thing. Both players going for their TPCs first. Latex. It's always easier to see what the GDF build is because you can see the building. So let's see. We've got. Is this the same build he did last map?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I would hope that he would change it up, but I don't expect him to, honestly, because he did the same thing, win or lose versus Root. So he just really likes Riot Pod right now.
So yeah, two barracks uplink, and then I assume he's going to move down the hill. Goldman moving, and we'll see what he does here. I mean, obviously he's not doing the fastest possible bureau rush, but you can do it with 2, you can do it with 3, you can do it with 4. I think 4 is probably too slow, but Goldman sending scouts, and it looks like each scouting guard is going to get intercepted. It's actually a fair amount of scouts out from Latex. Although Goldman is going to get get like full vision.
When I played versus Overwatch, he did a very delayed machinist push. Very good.
Yeah. Although he does in the end get the vision, so he's gonna see what's up. I really like the attack that I've been doing, where you group 4. It's like basically impossible to deny. You can even be more aggressive, like mix in some other stuff. Wait, it's 3 minutes, and he already has uplink and vehicle bay. Is that normal? Did he get? Oh, he does have the construction speed doctrine. I was like, he must have started that right away. But that's Goldman.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the doctrines, but I guess so.
Goldman sees it. Goldman is continuing, so he's got second. I would expect a bureau now. Although if he's being very greedy, he might not. But he's gonna lose map vision.
If he's not expecting early pressure, Goldman might just do another, like a delayed push, like I said, so he might not even do like the typical 5-ish minutes.
Okay, so yeah, here's the second barracks. You can do this, or you can put probably a third barracks actually, and we'll see if he puts the bureau down after. Given how fast that built, I'm expecting a third barracks. This is another standard, although Goldman has, a lot of rigs. You can just really spam like missile troopers and such off too. Latex being very diligent about keeping vision. So that's interesting. Yep, so 3 barracks, three factories. This is another bread and butter. When I do this, I usually actually make the bureau first, because if you need a infusion of units, you can drop Call the Guard. Though this, in a lot of ways, this is harkening back to release days Dynasty, where it's Pillager, Missile Trooper. He's gone back to the old ways.
I know, I haven't seen Pillager Missile Trooper work in like months. Very disappointing. It was a very fun noob combo.
And let's take a look here. So he has moved. He's fortifying, but you can see Goldman, because he's gone for that double barracks. Like, he's huge income advantage, huge population advantage, and the pillagers are just gonna bulldoze this. Like, let's see, 1, 2. It's hard to exactly tell because I can't double click, but I think that's 4. He's got 4 pillagers, 5 pillagers, so 6 pillagers, and only 1 riot medic. And you can focus the riot medic and just blow it up. Like, this is actually enough infantry. And Goldman has enough money for Call the Guard, and yep, here come the specialists. So he did put it down after the 3rd. I would expect next what we're gonna see is, yep, there's the radar station. So you can hit at about 6 minutes. You have your radar. You have so he hasn't switched the plans yet, but you can hit with the infirmary. You can hit, and then you sort of start your tech for if it fails. And he's just going. It's 6 minutes.
Is there a riot drop yet? Did you see one?
I have not seen. Up here it comes. We'll see where. I guess we don't get the flare.
He also built a second van.
So, and that was definitely. I didn't see the line officer, but there is a line officer in here somewhere. I don't love that he put this infirmary so far back. I wished he you have to force them to engage you, because see, now he's just not getting any value out of it. I don't think it matters. Oh, that's a lot of riot vans, actually. So his entire infantry army has been suppressed. But, he can just sort of walk backwards to his infirmary. And that's now, they're basically one shot and done. Although it looks like he's actually just going to pull all the way back instead of trying to force it. So the standard thing is, if you're deflected here, is you basically go immediately into tier 3 air. But I mean, this is just a good map for this kind of build. Wasn't closely watching what was coming out, but the building of the vans is a little uncommon, and it seems to have worked quite well. I think Goldman's in a little bit of trouble now. I think these will be off cooldown pretty soon to blast him again. So that's obviously a risk. I'm curious where these grenadiers are going. I mean, he's controlling, I guess, to come from the side, but now I would expect oh, he's actually gone for Voltaic. You just saw the defender upgrades here. This is always that risky part for Dynasty where it's spooky to lose the build time to do that upgrade. Did you see a big chunk walking across that looked like he called the guard? Because I was gonna say he held the call the guard. I actually think that's a really good idea. I'm not sure it's gonna save him here, but
no, it's not gonna be enough. That tier 3 was not a good choice. He didn't have not enough time to do that.
Yeah, I think on this map when you're going tier 3, you just have to go straight to levelers. And if you need something to tide you over, you can spam some MLRS, but I think he's dead here. You can see this, you know, the army population is flipped, and he's gonna have, you know, 1-2 Voltaic tanks. It's not gonna do anything. And here come the Maulers as well. Yeah, so this Goldman's dead.
So came down to just the pillagers did absolutely nothing is what happened. They didn't even stall for damage.
Yeah.
Because he got his infantry stunned.
Just
so they just all died for free.
When you have to run the pillagers across this giant field, that's always going to be a problem because the infantry can kite them very easily. They don't get the overcharge damage, but it's like once they've got like 1 or 2 charges, you're never going to crush a drone operator, especially with comms.
Right.
We're having some kind of, I don't know if we're having some kind of lag here, but oh, okay. That's game 2. So 1-1.
One thing I didn't mention is he's got the comms, the helmet communicators, like up for every single attack. He rushes pretty hard down the comms tree, so it makes it even easier to dodge those pillagers. That's why he took no damage.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna go for it, if you're gonna go for this style, it makes sense to just, I mean, all infantry, do the thing. Also, it seems like there's some kind of stream issue, so I may stop the stream and then try and recreate for Twitch here if we've got time in between games.
Okay.
I'm keeping the recording, so that should be fine. But recording, I don't know why it's being grumpy. Although I guess technically this means that we've got to wait like 3 minutes now. So oh well. Since I can't change the encoder. Oh well.
That's fine. That's fine. They'll figure out map in the meantime.
Yeah. Oops, no, not LAN. I don't want to search LAN. 1, 2, 3. You know what? It may just have to be what it is. Unfortunately, I don't know what's up with the lag, but. Yep, rip. Okay, so
Road to Ruin.
He picks Road to Ruin. Well, that's just goofy. Okay, so we've got game 3. between Goldman and Latex, same colors. Goldman picking Road to Ruin. I guess he wants to turn around and rack up a win. Is my takeaway.
Yeah, this is going to be a test for Latex to see if he can handle the River Temple is early aggression, but it's going to be even earlier for this map, of course.
I mean, the same strategies work here. I mean, sort of. It's a little better for Dynasty because you can get the TPCs, but I mean, his build is going to be very similar. I would think. Maybe he's going to make his uplink first, but maybe not. We'll see how he deals with the early aggression, though, because I'm expecting a Pillager after the first rig.
Yeah, that's all but standard on this map, I'd say. It's just easy to afford if you can get both the TPCs, which is pretty easy.
Yeah. So we've got Goldman. You know, they're engaging in the middle. Latex has actually rushed the forward. I think this actually makes sense because you can at least deny the Dynasty access to the like capture bonus.
Exactly, yeah. So Goldman's probably gonna get it back, but I've done this a couple times where you can actually get one TPC before the Dynasty's out. So it is worth it to go for that.
We see, you know, here comes the Pillager. He's clearing. Actually, kind of lucky for Goldman, I guess. He picked the side that Latex did not. So he's he's gonna get the capture bonus on that Technician to fund his next one. And I guess he's just holding. So Latex is same build. New phone who dis. And Goldman, we'll see what he builds next after that. But there's a fair number of guards out actually. Off of only 2, but he's gonna do some damage to that before he catches it. Honestly, GDF economy these days is wild to me. I remember when like three drone operators and 3 scouts would be like backbreaking. And he's just like, no, I'm fine. Although not rushing uplink is a little bit spooky here. He's maybe gonna, nope, he's not gonna be able to garrison anything. Or maybe he's just not controlling. And yep, on to sort of standard follow-up builds. And but that was a lot of units he just threw away for not a whole lot. He's got 1 guard.
I guess he was trying to kill some infantry to make sure he had the TPCs for longer, but he's going to be able to... Latex is going to be able to come back here and take out some TPCs in return.
Yeah, all these TPCs are dead. Alive. All these TPCs are dead. So that's what he's got. And you know, he doesn't really want to remake this because he he went for that aggression. He does have 5 rigs already, which is just pretty solid. Here's the uplink. You get 1 guess. Which pod do you think it's going to be?
The red one.
The red one. He's going to press the red button.
Too many harvesters there. Move your harvesters. He's got 4 in that one.
That is a lot of harvesters. And this is going to mine out instantly. I wonder if he was concerned about pressure, because there's none here. He must have pulled it and then just forgotten about it.
Exactly.
There. Explode. Latex rushing doctrines as well. Goldman, still no doctrines. It's kind of hard to build doctrines if you go for the 1 rig pillager. It's just so long, and this is so many pillagers. I know that like pillagers supposedly counter this, but I think at some point you actually need something a little bit cheaper, because when this style was in vogue, each pillager cost 200 credits less.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you can afford three, although three machine shop, radar station. I actually think there's some argument that once you have the radar station, since igniters are better than they used to be, you can switch to some havocs and like start making just making igniters straight out of the barracks. I'm surprised Goldman hasn't moved to recapture these TPC. Oh, I guess there's his technician. Oh, it's the red pod. You were correct.
He did transmit harvesters.
Yeah, that's.
So he put that up at least.
I wonder if he was wondering why he's so broke. And actually, it kind of is bad because this is a tiny field. It mines out quickly. Because of all that traffic, this is going to mine out, and then these are all going to stack up over here. So he may have kind of screwed his economy management. Here's the riot van. And pew 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 pew. I don't know if he can tell that I know he tells that they're attacked. I don't know if the fact that that's an air factory actually reveals itself. Because you can sort of see the units in the fog shooting. So I don't know if he just exposed the fact that he's got an air factory, but I don't think that's much of a surprise anyway.
You might be able to see the missiles if I remember correctly. That's about it.
Yeah, it would be hard to tell. It's one of those things where I was like, do they know? I know that's a thing for me when I'm like, I know I'm gonna mine drop, and then the mine drop like flies from the back of the GDF space like over their army, and I'm like, well, they know I have a radar now.
Exactly.
So this is a lot of riot troopers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I guess it's not that many riot troopers, but that's still a fair amount. He's he's got his timing with the riot troopers, the riot medic, and he's gonna barrel down the middle. I think this is gonna come down mostly to matchstick control. This is a good map for matchsticks because you can swing from the sides instead of just coming forward. Although, where is his army going?
I don't know. He should have vision of Latex. I'm not sure why he's drifting off to the left.
I don't know where this rig is going either. This is actually, does he see Latex? No, he doesn't see Latex. We can watch his vision a little bit. I guess he does have those mines in the center too, which is pretty nice. Okay, so he does see. He only sees the one. I guess he's gonna go for a snipe. This is always a little scary though, because even if they get the snipe, now they've like expended their ammunition. Yeah, he's backing up, and I'm curious what. Yeah, so they're both. He's posturing his whole army. That probably makes sense. But yeah, the snipe is always a little bit risky because you take their tech, but there's that window where they have to reload. That you're super vulnerable, and just so many pillagers. This is so many pillagers.
I didn't see the fight in the first game, but I can imagine exactly how it went because you just can't stop. You can't stop them unless you get far enough behind your buildings.
Yeah.
With this many pillagers.
That's it. He has so many pillagers that he's gonna have to rely on his Sim City, and this is not mobile enough. And he's not gonna have. So he went for the data core this time instead of the airfield. I don't see. Okay, so he is building an airfield eventually. It looks like he just wants to save all of his intel for his maulers, and only make that. And Goldman's just hunting for tech, but has not been able to find it yet. I don't think he was able to see it. No, he doesn't see the data core. So, and this is a surprisingly slow game for this map. I don't think of this as a kind of a posturing, although if he gets from the side, oh, so many dead drone operators.
Yep, that'll do it.
Oh, that was a good attack. And he didn't exhaust the ammunition either. There's no reason to stay there when they regroup, so that was well played.
Right.
Suddenly he's almost double the population now with that hit. Here come the maulers though. And he's got enough intel for 10 maulers in the bank. Losing a rig is a huge amount of intel. Do you remember how much intel rigs are worth? Oh, his.
I do not know.
Uh-oh. There's some latex rigs over here.
Some engineers got dropped off. Was that
Did he?
the
No, they're
vans?
just walking. He's
He
just
walked them
walking,
over.
engineer.
Goldman's
I think
gonna cry
Goldman's
about
just
this
like,
later.
nope, I'm done with it.
I'm just in your base now.
That's interesting. See, this is
get a
scary because
bait here.
he's all in. He's completely trapped, and now he doesn't have the matchstick ammunition to fight this. Although maybe he did enough damage before.
I think it's still if he trade, he's gonna trade really well here.
That was the latest mine value actually, and smushed by this ball. So yeah, I think Goldman's got this.
Yeah, that was just a crazy positioning battle there. He's gonna crush all these ops and riot troopers now.
And GG from Latex, yeah.
GG. Yeah, I took advantage of not having peacekeepers, so Goldman was able to wait for Latex to mess up his army positioning, and he caught those drone ops off guard, and that was such a good trade.
Yeah, that was.
He didn't lose a single matchstick.
I'm curious how many. Only 19 kills from the match. Actually, a lot of matchsticks died, but I think that's all at the end when they were just flying home.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, sometimes this doesn't always show the true story. So let's see. Let me update the thing. So 2-1 Goldman. It's so interesting how the map dynamics make a difference, because I think River Temple is even shorter than Road to Ruin, and yet it's like a GDF map, so it's not always just you know, rush distance, as it were.
I just don't think Goldman's comfortable enough to rush, so that was just his best chance to win, because he knows the GDF can't rush themselves, unless he goes for like some sort of beacon. But it's hard to do a beacon on that map because the Dynasty base is so closed off.
Yeah. There's nowhere to wait, why am I still? Okay, I don't know why I ended up off spec, and now there's a bot. Dun, 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 dun. So Latex has picked Emptied Hopes.
Goldman fucking loves this map. That's a very bad choice.
So I know at least that Goldman likes, or I don't know if he likes, he's got his MLRS build for this map. Although there's also that really nifty build that Ravenhelm did playing against him with the three factory into double airfield. So if you're sensing a theme in Dynasty versus GDF right now. But yeah, the random engineers wandering around is always a frustrating thing to deal with, even when they're not. Although in some ways that's a risky play for GDF as well, because that's a lot of barracks build time that you're not putting into to unit production. What are we waiting on?
Well, what I'm expecting for this one is I really do expect the porcupines, because you can see that in the only time the pillagers didn't work was a really open field in River Temple.
Yeah.
So this is an even more open field, so Goldman will probably get some porcupines and hold off the GDF from getting onto the low ground. That's his general strategy for this map, and I think it'll work here now, especially because the pillager didn't work in that River Temple, like I said. So
yeah, that middle aspect it's just huge. Now, the one thing I will say about playing this map as Dynasty against GDF is if GDF is just like totally comfortable not coming down the hill for like ever, you're stuck with, you know, 10 pillagers or more, and then you're like, well, okay, how do I go up the hill now? because you get just absolutely boned by the lack of vision.
Well, even if you're getting maulers, it's like I don't know if you can survive until maulers without fighting down. I've never been able to do that myself, and I'm not sure I've seen anyone else do it because it's hard because the bases are so separate on the high ground. So the dynasty can swoop around pretty fast to either side.
Yeah, I mean that's true. You do sort of have the interior line, but just go like if they're at the hill you're trying to go up, it's like not good. And
yeah,
once you start the fight, suddenly everything GDF has double the range, so pulling back is even harder.
Right.
So this time, on the east side, we've Goldman's still yellow. Latex has changed his color, switching to the color that is default. Maybe he needs his ladder mojo back for this next fight. They got the barracks down. Is he gonna queue up? Actually, no, he's not, because the people that made this map hate us and want us to suffer, to like not be able to put your refineries down in a flat line. Although I guess he actually figured out a placement. I'm a little surprised. Usually I have to like wait. Okay, so first engineer. Goldman again with the barracks offset, just not boosting it. Not something I've thought a whole lot about. Like, just on most maps I want to boost my barracks, with like the exception of cracking, because your technician has to walk so far. That may be the trigger. He did it even on River Temple though.
He should have just gone for no barracks build, make it simple.
Do you remember? Yeah, no barracks. Do you remember if he was frequently building the uplink after the second barracks or before?
It was after second usually, so this is definitely earlier than normal.
So he has changed, and this is what you expect from as like a sort of standard opening with this like triple guard and pillager to the middle, because there's nothing GDF can do to stop this.
Right.
And is he sending an engineer? Okay, at least he's not sending an engineer, because that would be like death and 500 credits down the drain. But he is gonna... You can sort of control... Actually, you can see he's using his pillager to push, and he's keeping these guards near his technician, right, which means he's at least thinking about it.
Even if you kill like one field scout though, the Dine Guard just clean up everything though. That's the reason this doesn't work. So like he already can't stop this.
Yeah.
Because he lost one scout. That's. I mean, you can theoretically do it if you kill some of the Dine Guards, then your drone ops can just micro. But if your Dine Guards beat the field scouts, there's just no chance.
Yeah, and now he's going for the. He's just gonna sack this. It looks like he's gonna go fight and kill this Tempest processing center. This is actually interesting because he captured it, but he's just gonna immediately die. I guess it's okay. It's sort of like net nothing. Like he's denied it to Latex.
He could have just left the guards there to hold it off and send the pillager up.
I'm gonna guess. So he's got 3 damaged guards, and this is 2 field scouts, and I bet this could kill the guards. I mean, they probably wouldn't have enough to kill it at any time afterwards, but I mean, now it's going to be 1 TPC to 0, basically.
Yeah, certainly not a bad decision.
And he's really bunkering this, so he's going to have to commit some grenadiers up this hill to fight it. So he'll see when he's either going to have to delay the riot troopers to get grenadiers to retake this, or he's just gonna have to accept. Although, where is the? He's just
went
going
away
home. I wonder if he's concerned, because that was a fair amount, and I bet he's been thinking about the timing. Because I mean, this is a respectable army. I guess he saw there was no move here. I guess
maybe
he can
he's
just keep
expecting
poking
a rush.
it.
Yeah.
So, he's actually just capturing it himself. Never mind. So he just secured it and sent his own technician.
Right.
So that's probably just as fine. And his pillager gets home faster. We'll see if this if he's gonna. No, so he is actually gonna try and micro this. Interesting. Usually it's like not worth the APM to look at. Here comes a riot pod. 3 barracks and no signs of moving. So I guess we'll see if this is going to be something exciting like 3 base maulers or 1 base maulers with 3 barracks. He's never mind. I said that he's moving. I know, Mike, you sort of pioneered the we're gonna move downhill forward. Do you think that's still the
If the Dynasty doesn't do it and he's not going for Bureau, I don't see why not. Like, he could have, in this game, he certainly can. Goldman's just going for macro. He's not pressuring at all. He probably could have gotten like a data core down in Tempest artillery before Goldman's hits at this point, but opts to go for the corner base instead.
Yeah. So he is, and this is always, I guess, a little bit interesting. I guess this is not quite as late as some, but he's pulling it a little close because we're getting close to 6 minutes when Dynasty Army starts really cranking, and if you don't have your comms set up, you can just sort of sweep up this hill here, and then there's no comms to fight with. That's why this is like a great barracks placement. Actually, I love this this uplink into barracks because he's just got comms here, like across this whole area. Looks like maybe thinking about some havoc harassment, but here come the pillagers in the front. And there go the pillagers in the front, running away. I mean, that is a fair amount of riot troopers. Interesting what this technician is. I guess this is the technician to recapture. But yeah, the pillagers coming back. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So five shops. This is Goldman's like pillager into MLRS. So I actually would expect a radar next, and then something else. But yeah, he's gonna this sad lonely rig down the hill is gonna get picked off probably, because that's just a lot.
Might be able to get a good angle here with these pillagers.
Oh, yep.
Bunch of drones go down.
He's oh, that was good, but yeah, it's just getting your pillagers moving again is sometimes a little bit awkward, and just his infantry army is deleted, but
it does well enough though.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good read for Goldman. If
this is good, and that's a lot of havocs, but he's got a heal pot again, and this is enough sustain, I think.
There's no DPS though, because all the drones went down, so he's fighting a pretty. I
mean,
still
this
can't.
Sentinels. This is gonna be close. He is just rallying in more havocs. Yeah, he backed off because I mean, Sentinels do okay because they can shoot from far away. And population's gone back to even, and Goldman, I'm surprised at how close their income is, because I mean, I guess he's moved. This is actually getting a little scary for Goldman. He's got to move some of these rigs down the hill. He's gonna run out of Tempest pretty quick. He stuck around that long so we could snipe the medic though, at least, so that's why. Yeah. So he's got no medic at the moment. So we might be able to take a good engagement again. He doesn't really have infantry. Like, this is some missile troopers, but that riot. Now you can, if he wants to really go ham, he can control this. Yeah, you can see he's focusing the drone operators. So here's the data core. Here's Mauler. They get Maulers from the other side too. He spent all his intel. I don't know how much he got from that fight, but I'm sure it was a lot, because that was a pretty big army. Goldman is so close to running out of credits in this field. So yeah, there goes the rigs. He's really got no choice, even though it's a little spooky. I think he's gonna have to push with the rigs. I don't see. Okay, so there is his radar, and he's actually gone for the air factory in the end, it looks like. So probably not MLRS. I don't think he's got the money for MLRS, honestly.
Yeah, he can't at this point. He's going to have to hope he gets some good matchstick distractions, because
Latex is captured. Yeah. So Latex actually has all 3 TPCs right now. That's got to hurt. But here comes some havoc. So his army is, gonna intercept and get a bunch of havocs for free. But He's got another squad going across the top, and I expect that many of these harvesters are going to die. But it's okay, because who needs credits when you can make maulers?
Exactly.
I think Goldman may be dead here. Although, I mean, he's there. Like, what are you... Like, kill the thing. Okay, yeah, this is gonna take a minute. So, pew pew, pew pew pew. So he did get... Yeah, he's gonna lose another rig.
Latex not going for the kill here is a mistake, I think, though. He's not gonna... Nah, he's still fine. He's not gonna lose much more of his economy. He's gonna hold this off. He only lost one harvester for this.
He can take all his time. Goldman's basically out of money. So Goldman's probably got one more push in him, and I don't know if that's gonna do it either. He's just... This is 7, 8 maulers, and this is the army that it's best against. Although he did... Latex only has 6 harvesters, so they're similar income. But this is, unless he has, like, the most perfect concave, these maulers are going to shoot once and they're just going to delete. Also, because they're so tanky, they can survive. Yeah, like, Z's didn't do any damage yet. That's...
Villagers won't make it there anyway.
Yeah. It will not survive. And only 10,000 more credits mined. Oof. So looks like we've got a series here. We got 2-2. Okay, what do we have for the next game? This is a best of 7, right?
Yep, so it's now a best of 3.
Oh wait, I don't know why I just joined. For some reason I saw the G and I was like, it's Goldman. Nope. I'm gonna invade your
I've thought about doing that, just like going into random people's custom modes and spectating.
Yeah.
For content. I just never got around to it.
And that would be hilarious.
Goldman picks bridges out. What a choice.
What a choice.
I'm not understanding these map picks today.
So I know what Goldman is going to do. I'm just gonna call it now.
Okay.
Well, maybe I'll wait till they actually start the game because okay. Goldman is going to 2-factory airfield and just go ham. Like it's what's coming. It's what's for dinner. This is his thing that he's talked to me about, that like you don't even need a ground army.
Does that involve a MCV move, or you don't even need to?
I don't know if he's going to move the MCV. I think maybe I've won him over on the like moving to the low ground in the dead time, just to not have to move the rigs quite as far. But basically, yeah, like 2 factories and then like igniters, and just
if you didn't get intel for capturing neutral buildings, I probably would move my MCV for GDF. But I do like the 5 intel you get for the mission control.
Yeah, I think that's worth it, and I think like at some point you honestly, it's worth like capturing the slightly farther mission controls as well.
Mm-hmm.
But here goes so this time on the southwest, Goldman still in yellow, Latex working through all of his colors. The green GDF in the northeast, and Do you think his sort of trademark riot push is going to work on this map?
If you can get past the choke points, yeah, but I mean, this map is all about choke points. If Goldman should be able to, if he sees it coming, he should be able to shut down either one of the lanes, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure of the timings that they're going to go for, but yeah, I'm kind of questioning what's going to go on here, especially since you mentioned that two factory build.
Yeah, you basically just your 2 factories just spam rigs constantly, and your defense is extremely early matchsticks and igniters. I mean, maybe he's gonna do something else, but we'll see. No engineer, or no like early bunker pressure. I know it's a lot of times when I build on this map, I always garrison these first 2 immediately just in case. Actually, Goldman looks like he's going as well. I think he can just run by, because that mine is not gonna stop him, and you don't get a warning. So he can take the other one. So this is the risk. Although maybe pathing. Okay, well, so he's denied that one. Unless Latex wants to be cheeky and try and draw aggro with the field scout.
I mean, if you just yeah, I think it's if you take one hit with the Dying Guard, I think you can get him in bunker alive.
Although this has already taken one hit, it looks like. So he's trying to like walk around. One thing I've never understood is why they will prioritize non-attacking units outside bunkers. So like if you just walk this up, it's like being shot at by this other bunker, and it's like no, let me fire on the thing that has no risk. So Goldman has moved his MCV downhill, and has placed his machine shop here, and just making more guards. I guess if he's gonna have to, I think, hop it into the bunker to, so he's put it in the bunker. It's gonna heal up. I guess it hurts to just have that take so long. And Goldman,
it's annoying because it pops out the left side of the bunker, so it's hard to get him in there without taking any hits.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think you have to unload both of them and like sack some damage. Although he does have Goldman's bunker here, but Goldman also has this bunker. This is really weird. It's just like a lot of now he's gonna get it. It looks like, yeah, because he's shooting at the TPC. This is gonna be a minute. So this could be scouting. We'll see what they can see in terms of each other. So not like he has something placed to scout, but not doing it. Goldman doesn't really see anything either. So we're just waiting to see, is this, yep, so here's the uplink. Here's the second barracks. And I guess we're going to see another refinery here. Goldman.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's not at the point where he should switch his build yet. 2-2, it seems, definitely in his mind, he doesn't feel he needs to switch, just if he plays well enough with it to win.
Yep, so here's the air factory. Yep, or airfield, whatever. Yeah, so you just mass the rigs. And I would expect sometime soon we'll start seeing igniters coming out. Yep, there's an igniter.
Yep.
And yeah, he's just
I definitely understand this build, the MCV move though, because you can get your factory going on that third field, and the first factory can cover both fields with rigs pretty easily.
Yeah, and actually you can, if you just keep building, like depending on how many factories you're going to make, you can just continue. Sometimes when I do higher factory builds, I'll put like 3 here and just put the 4th here, and it'll mine for like ever.
Gotcha.
But this feels low saturation to me. He's only got 4 harvesters at 5 minutes. Looks like he wants to attack, but this bridge is not here. Like surely that is a normal occurrence. I'm gonna actually check the fire resistance here. Okay, so only 25% fire resistance. So they'll do, like, igniters will do okay just because overlapping fields of fire.
especially in these choke points if that riot stuff tries to come down, so I understand why he's going Igniters.
Yeah, the
I bet a
Igniters...
couple of those grenades can reach like the entire lane.
Yeah, once you
across.
have Bastion, this is not Bastion yet, but we'll see. He may make a third airfield. We'll see. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. Does he have the ammo doctrine? No, he doesn't have the ammo doctrine. But so I think he's going for, this is probably him just either thinning the army or going for tech snipe, because as you can see, there's very little anti-air here.
Why not both?
I guess he's just scouting so that he knows where it is later. Did he see it? Okay, he does see it.
Yeah, so he at least sees it, so he can come back. Oh, he's just
committing.
gonna go for
I don't know if that's enough. That's gonna be close. Oh, but not in time for the...
He's gonna get it. That's probably worth it. Saves 3 of them. That's pretty
good.
And
he saw the data core come down as well, so... Whoops, I'm still on Goldman's view. He's trying to intercept them. He might get the rest of the matchsticks.
He is, yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
That becomes worse.
That's scary.
Yeah, if you kept those 3 alive, that would have been a good trade, but now he's in a little bit of danger, I think.
Does he have the Bastion yet? So you can just stack... No, still no Bastion. Now, he does have 3 airfields, and that rebuilds quite quickly, so...
Oh, man, he's gone so greedy.
What
here.
happened
I think 11 is...
What?
Oh, boy.
What?
Well, that's a new one. Just bugged for us, I guess.
It's back. That was weird. I mean, I swear I saw it earlier, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, so you can...
He's still building rigs, dude.
I mean, just go for the rig crush. It's the way. He might be able to just spam enough to hold this, but he may be dead here. Especially if he's gonna waste shots, because yeah, like you need enough to overcome the healing turret. The healing turret is quite good. And actually, I guess this can't take off now that it's been EMP'd. Have you ever seen a matchstick be EMP'd? Oh, there's Maulers here already.
Yeah, I think they just don't take off. I'm pretty sure I've seen that happen. This is very silly, though. He expected Latex to be passive, but he did recognize that matchsticks were the entire army, pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. I can't believe he went 12 rigs. That's unbelievable greed.
Yeah.
No ground army.
That's like way too much. Yep, GG.
Well, that's not what I was expecting. I thought Goldman would have had the advantage there with that build, but 0 production out of ground army is not the way to go.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you need something. Or also, like, going for that snipe is, like, you basically need everything to stay alive. If his army is there, even if he'd kept 3 of the matchsticks alive, like, let's see. So that is Latex 3, Goldman 2. So Latex takes the lead.
Yep. Match point now.
Match point Latex.
Yeah, when I said 3 matchsticks surviving would have been good, I expected there to be some amount of army back at home and not 7 more rigs being made.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at some point though, like you're in the choke, like pillagers do nothing because they can just make a concave. Like havocs just get blown up if they have a concave. I don't know. I just wouldn't have picked that map because I don't think, like, I think matchsticks work well with a ground army, not instead of it.
Inside sources are saying Goldman is switching to GDF.
It's a good thing he's a... Yeah, I'm switching to GDF. Is he actually? Yeah, I don't think mass pillager is where it's at. And like sometimes works. What did oh, that didn't work. What did he set the password to? There we go. Wait. I think there's like a typo here. Maybe he changed it. Here we go. Nope, just kidding. So Goldman says he's switching back to GDF. Too much pain and suffering. Oh, so he. Okay, so that's him.
Yeah, he just fixed it.
Goldman picks Overgrown Oasis to hold at match point. Dun 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 dun. I mean, obviously Goldman is an extraordinary GDF player, but
He's all right.
But I always find GDF, especially when the Riot Pod is involved, a little bit luck based.
I find it extremely skill based. It's all about getting your targeting on the vans, and if who has more vans, they can go in for a more aggressive attack. If they both go Riot Pod, that is, which I probably expect, to be honest. Looks like we're getting a GDF mirror after all today.
Yeah. I do think I have seen sniper pods work. Once upon a time when I played more GDF, if you can get a sniper into like your opponent's one of these fortifications, it's so hard to break because you can't like army focus it or really do anything. But I mean, you sort of have to plan that in ahead, or like, oh, I have the garrison and I can get grenadiers out to hold against their grenadiers, so I don't know if that's worth banking on, but you know. So you should probably say the score. It's Goldman with 2 in this best of 7. In the bottom right with the orange color he's been going with all game. And Latex match point with 3 is in the top left. And actually, I hate this color that Goldman picked on this map. I don't know if it's my screen or just for everyone.
Color? I don't see anything.
Yeah, I know. Like, you can't see where his buildings are on this tile set. So triple.
Oh boy.
Triple refinery from Goldman. Ye old vehicle bay uplink. So basically the same build, just from Latex again, just with slightly different parameters, it looks like. Yeah, it's like, it's hard to watch the minimap so I can see what Goldman's doing, because like I can't see his units. I assume he's sending some stuff. Like, okay. So y'all are gonna have to forgive me if I like miss a fight or some harassment from Goldman, because I literally can't see his stuff on the minimap. Although Latex taking this garrison. I guess with 3 barracks, Goldman's not going to move his MCV early, right?
I don't know what he likes to do on this map. He probably just gonna go for the satellite first. That's why he's putting his barracks there. Satellite low ground expansion.
Is this barracks give enough build radius to do the proper uplink placement?
Yeah, I think it should.
And Latex actually has this bunker, which is, so he's gonna have vision of the expansion. Here you sort of have to wait until the harvesters start like moving far enough to see. Whoops. So you can sort of see that, like, you don't see until the harvesters actually start mining, whereas Latex has like perfect vision. And people always are putting things in this back fortification. Do you do this? Is this good?
It's such a weird. I don't know. It doesn't really see anything. I don't really like it. I guess you can see like specific troop movements if someone tries to come over to your expansion on the high ground over there, but I've very rarely found it useful.
Yeah, and so here's the uplink. And power plant crawl here. So maybe you do need an uplink from Goldman. So his uplink is slightly delayed, but he's gonna have but he's up a harvester already, which, you know, in mirrors I think that's important.
Yeah, 3 refinery versus 2 refinery build, so Goldman's going to be slightly ahead in economy. Latex is not going for fast development, he's going straight down the comms tree yet once again.
I didn't see exactly the pattern here, but he was actually mining off 3 refineries for a while too, which was kind of interesting that he delayed the doctrine. Usually I think of the GDF build where you do that as like you immediately start it, but you don't have money for army then. He's gonna clear this with this grenadier, and obviously Goldman has to wait. Although, here's his pod. Interesting, his Goldman's pod is actually done. Well, maybe it's glitching. Goldman's pod is actually almost done, despite the fact he started his pod second. That's really interesting.
Yeah, Latex has been credit stalled for a few seconds there.
The Latex's army is slightly larger, and he's plinking away at the. I wonder if it's because he made these early riot troopers. So Goldman has made no riot troopers, just the van. Maybe it was a delay on the intel. Here's an airfield for his comms. No, so he's gonna have even more suppression. So he's he's got medic, riot van. Maybe he's gonna save this, get some more intel. Oh, he doesn't have any sentinels with this army. Never, just kidding, he does.
He's gonna save it. Nice.
By the hair of his skinny skin or chinny chin chin.
He knows that engineer's there too. I think you saw that.
Yeah, you can see the whatever.
Oh, that's super good pickup if you can get that. Yeah, chase that guy down.
He's trying. These have such garbage vision though. That's like you gotta send something else because like I don't know. They're. Although I'm gonna laugh if he just comes around and takes.
He can just take the TPC. Actually,
he can
that'll
take
be a
this
good pickup.
one. Like either TPC.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely
so he's
back
posturing to deny the expansion. There's no expansion.
Yep.
Latex doesn't believe in expanding. Although Goldman is moving now with his air control tower and 2 vehicle bays. So he's going to have quite a bit more vehicles. Actually, quite a bit more. Oh, I'm sorry. I read intel as harvesters for a second. I was like, what? 11 to 6? That's insane.
No main base scout for Goldman though, so he's not going to see the riot van count is at 3 for Latex.
Yeah.
And this right here is why I don't like the satellite expand.
I mean, if you have the army to posture and hold it, then like, cool. I mean, I think it would be insane if he tries to go up the hill, but what? Don't do it, Goldman. Okay.
This is like the one instance in the game where killing a refinery is good.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing the harvester, because you have no harvesters down there. Now you have no refinery down there.
Yeah. So this is off. Did he sell? I think he's well, or maybe it's bugged. I apparently have bugs where like I just can't see the vehicles. This is so dumb.
Oh my god.
Okay, but let's actually watch the fight. So here's the Van Blast.
A lot of stun.
I can't tell who's winning. Nothing's moving. Are these guys still suppressed? No, they're not. They're just walking to their deaths for some reason. Goldman does have the sniper damage from
pinpoint accuracy. Yep,
but
see that.
But all his infantry or all his field scouts are dead. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know what happened to Goldman's specialist. Oh, they both have.
Goldman's gonna lose this. He's gonna retreat.
Yeah. His although he does have like look at at this yeah, he's got to back up.
No infantry versus you can't fight with no infantry versus medics. That's a big no-no. Those healing pods are gonna out heal your sentinel DPS every time.
Now this is at risk, but he does have the laser turret coming up, so that'll help. And you know.
Yeah. He should be fine to hold, but he's gonna get some more imp back up pretty fast or some suppression.
I mean, I honestly think like a grenade turret might have been the call here, just because like something to do a little damage. At least he's got the comms. I don't know where, yeah, see, Latex is just extremely good about always getting this heal turret up.
You put the medic in the barracks.
Yeah.
The medic is in the barracks doing nothing.
Goldman's medic, or,
Goldman's medic is in the
I
barracks.
mean, it can suppress from in there, and he doesn't have infantry that needs healing. So Goldman's got two,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
two medics. And you see, this is the thing where like, oh, what do I do now? I've got, I guess he can pick it off with the, oh.
Oh, am I seeing a sniper?
Maybe he,
Goldman's medic is down.
no, I think he just took that much damage. I don't know. Still medics. He's got to put his, this is so funny how, like, he's struggling to break this barracks with, with medics in it. Oh, I thought for a second that was a trebuchet, but no, he only just got this pod, and this actually looks like, oh yeah, look, it's just so much, but there's healing. I mean, they're not doing damage at least, and this barracks is about to die. So he's in trouble now, because he's gonna be focused.
Yes.
He's gonna push with the healing turret. Like, Goldman has not put down as many healing turrets. I think Goldman's dead here, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's just too much infantry. Who needs hunters in this matchup? And there goes his MCV. So we'll see if he can make something happen, but he's gonna lose his data core. He's gonna have 0 intel. He's only got this one harvester mining here. Well, I don't know where his other harvesters are wandering to random places. Yeah.
Yeah, building for Maulers, this ball is too snowball-y.
Here comes GG. So that was 4-2 Latex against Goldman. Jeez, look at this difference in units killed. That's a lot. But yeah, that was convincing. Well, thanks for casting with me, and I guess I gotta go get this up on YouTube pretty soon.
Yeah, no problem. I'll catch you in the next one. This was fun.
Yep.